It's the Gallery of Functional Art and Lois Lambert Gallery. At the moment, you're in our store. That's our gallery right through that door. And this is our store. The gallery changes shows every 2 months. Right now it's split into 2 sections. So there's a functional art section in the front and a sculpture section in the back. And this is our store, which has everything, a little bit of everything, a little sculpture, a little painting, a little photography, gifts, etc. So you can come into the store and buy something for $10, or you can go into the galleries itself. We've been in business for 20 years. We've been here for about 11 and a half at Bergamot. We were one of the first tenants. These are warehouses. They used to be water heater plants, and before that it was freight unloading and loading for the red cars that used to go right through Santa Monica. This is the Gallery of Functional Art in here, and this show opens tonight officially. It's called Shannon Hansen Breaking the Surface, and if you look at this, these are all made from broken tiles. This is a chair she made called Waterline. And you can see the fish, and if you look like here, you can see it all kinds of
It would be very good to sit in.
It's not the most comfortable chair, but you can actually sit in it. I wouldn't advise like lounging in it. And all the lamps are very functional. She makes, when you look at the lamps, not only does she make the lamp, but she makes the shades as well.
Does she actually craft the ceramics, or are they like...
No, they're all found, the ceramics are all found objects.
That would be intense to break your own work in front.
That would be intense. Because hers is about found objects. So, and as we walk through into the next part of the gallery, this is Lois Lambert Gallery. This is a sculpture show. This is Chris Mason, and you can see he does climbers.
Alright, this is Michael Lund with the Cool Group. We're going to interview Chris Mason, and here we go. Chris Mason. Hello. So Chris Mason, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do? I'm a New York-based painter and sculptor. This show is focusing mostly on my sculpture. I like figurative art, and instead of using clay or bronze, I like to use wire, all kinds of different wire, different gauges. I started doing it about 3 years ago. Accidentally, I discovered that when you have no cash and you have a spool of wire in your house, you can make some pretty nice Christmas presents. So I ended up at this gallery about 3 years ago, and the owner encouraged me to work larger, so now I'm working almost life-size. And I had a show last year here in about the same space. This year I have many more pieces and more multiples, more groups. And the theme of this year's show is, the metaphor is social climbing, because all my figures are always, rather than sitting on the floor or standing, I like to see them suspended, because then you can really appreciate the anatomy from more angles. So,
have you ever had them climb like a building?
There's none outside yet, but they're in a lot of different places inside and yeah. That eventually I want to end up like, I'd like to see one hanging off the Century. Yeah. Put on the Century Building with the Empire State Building, like a giant one. That would be great.
Yeah, we can Photoshop that.
Yeah, that would look cool.
Yeah, we'll start the drawing for you.
Oh, this is my cool group right here. Introduce yourself.
Pilar Valdez.
Peter Prata, what's going on?
Yeah, Peter, dude.
Thomas Hogg.
Thomas. And of course, Michael Lynn, Gone Surfing.